it up. Obviously loud enough. We heard it so great. Damn.
What you need?
Nah, because I was looking for my little pen. I think I have them. It might be in there. You want to take the glare? The glare from behind your head, like a halo. You got the halo.
Where is that light?
The switch should be over there. Oh, no. I got it. Here.
Bam.
You ready over? You ready over?
What's the hot Wi-Fi for this? EWT Flex G?
Yes, that one.
It's not connecting.
Wasn't you on it before?
Nah, I used the phone.
You put the password in it? Which one? That's the one. Okay.
This ain't no internet.
That's not you right there? No?
Yeah, but this is ain't no internet.
So go to the other one.
What's the other one? This?
Yep. Wait, no. That one. Yeah.
Oh, we got somebody on.
Let's see if that is it. Still no?
Survey says
Did I vibrate it?
we got a few people checking in already. You not on yours?
Excuse me? Oh.
It looked like a comment.
There we go. Okay. I should turn this. There we go. So we just here. Listen. Okay. Got all my phones. I'm on fire.
Yeah, this thing ain't working. So we have to use yours for comments. Oh, here we go. Bam. Took you long enough.
Right. Exactly. Good job. All right. You need more than that number? Because I know you be funny with your numbers and stuff like
You
that.
can start talking.
Can
I'm
you?
still getting.
Can you say that?
I'm still
All right.
getting.
All right. You still getting your stuff loaded up?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got my little bottle over here. And the meaning in between time, are you going to have to, like, get up for anything or anything? You need to go to the bathroom in a minute? All right. Y'all see me squinting. It's because I do wear glasses and Maine got this ring light, like, just right there. You see it, you can see it on the TV, right? Okay? Yeah. All right. Just so we clear that it would be because of Maine that I'm squinting.
You'll be all right.
No, I realistically just needed my glasses.
Turn it up. Make sure you can hear.
Turn what up?
Yours up first.
Oh.
Can you hear us? Yeah, they can hear us.
Okay. So,
Can you hear us?
all right. So that's
Slight
good.
delay.
Yep. So there we go. Not worried about that. That one is off. There we go. There she go. All right.
All right.
We are here. You doing intro? Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode, live episode of Dear Love and Lust. I'm here, Maine Event Live, and I have my co-host, the lovely Bklyn Shay, a.k.a. Shavina.
Hello. Welcome to the world of Dear Love and Lust. So happy to be here. Had to get my life together because I was struggling earlier.
I don't even know what we talking about today. We got a lot of comments and posts that were on the page we can check out.
That's exactly where we're going. We should just dive right on in. I'm just ready.
And we gotta wait for some people to start asking some questions.
Right, but they already asked questions. They asked questions on top of this wonderful post. So I put up yesterday a post in regards to dating. All right. So, man, did you told them a little bit about yourself before I jump right into this? Like, you know, what this is all about? Dear Love and Lust, this podcast. Why are we here? Why do we do what we do? And who are you and what do you do?
Again, Jumaine, Maine Event Live, photographer, DJ, promoter, teacher, assistant, dad, single. Basically, I just make stuff happen. I enjoy life. I created this podcast to try to explore different ideas, thoughts, and to try to answer questions in an entertaining way, but of course, meaningful way at the same time, to answer your questions about love, sex, and relationships. And we have a male perspective, and we have a lovely woman's perspective. So
that's pretty much it. And I'm focused. I promise you, I'm here. I'm going to be present. I'm just trying to make sure that I got all the phones and stuff going. And, you know, that whole thing. What up, Lala? So.
Zoo Boss is in the building.
Yes,
online.
Online. Tammy, the rest of them, people who was asking questions and everything like that. So, since we shared about who you are, I'm Bklyn Shay. We down here at H.E.R headquarters, 123 Sheridan Avenue, and we out here in this building making it happen. You know, the Dear Love and Lust podcast. I'm very grateful for Maine for asking me to be a part of it. Point blank period. You know, it's definitely an opportunity. It's sort of like a Dear Love, Dear Abby. Yeah, like a Dear Abby type of column thingamajig, but we live with it. And, you know, Maine comes up with his wonderfulness of, you know, putting everything together, editing, and made it look really, really good when we up here just talking shit. And we're not experts. We're just two people who've been through some shit, okay? So, it's exciting. It's really good. It's fun, especially when you're living and walking in it, all right? And I'll get into all of that because we're talking about dating right now. And I put up something I saw on Instagram on the page because I knew we were going to be going live and we were going to be doing this. So the post states this. You ready for it?
Yeah,
I could go there. All right. The post states for women, because it was a woman who put this out there. So shout out to H.E.R. So she says, date multiple men and allow them to earn your exclusivity. A guy likes you? Cool. He wants to get to know you more? Great. Let him prove he's worth closing the door on your other options before you actually do. Because you do have options, sis. Okay? And she just says date with sense, basically, right? So she want people to date with sense and everything like that. So the topic was hitting so hard that people were like, basically, like, is this all about women? You understand what I'm saying? And how when we first talked about it on a couple of episodes, and whenever I would say back then when I was like dating multiple people, man was like, oh, player, right? And I'm like, it had nothing to do with me being a player. What it had to do with was that I was so used to being in situationships and people trying to forcefully claim me, but they didn't want to adhere to what I asked them in the beginning, which was, do you want to, you know, date openly where we both know what's going on with each other, you know what I'm saying, respectfully. And in doing that, I'm not going to get in my feelings if I say, you know, I'm not available and you end up checking with somebody else and they are. Dating multiple people does not mean I'm sleeping with them, because at that particular time,
that's a big point right there.
That's the point. It's like I'm dating people because they're asking me out on a date and I'm getting to know them. We're courting, and you know, it was just a beautiful process of what I initially had done when I was going through my separation and my divorce. I was dating multiple people to try to see exactly who I liked, and they were doing the same for me, and we were openly, not exclusive, so they knew, okay, Shay is seeing other people. So it's like, if you know that, okay, this is where I want to be at, then you're probably going to put more effort into the person that you want to be with, okay? We got beautifulness. Yeah. So anyway, hey, Lady Lee.
Bricks, I see the emoji. That's
emoji,
hilarious.
Right. We're going to get to that, okay? So this is what it was for me in the beginning when I first started like dating, because nobody appears to date anymore, so people don't even know how to date.
See, the problem, I believe, like I saw a couple posts today, basically addressing some of the similar.
We got to get into these questions though, but go ahead.
Similar things, and they all were, in my opinion, confusing dating with courtship.
Right.
Courtship is when you actually say, okay, I think I really like you. Let's try this. Let's make this level of commitment,
right,
and see if we can make it grow and work into a full-blown loving relationship and marriage.
Yeah, because that's something that you and another adult decided that y'all wanted to do together.
Right.
Now,
dating is,
come on now.
Let's go out. Let's go hang out. Let's go do something.
Yeah.
Let's go chill.
And don't mean you getting no ass. So let's be clear about
Smashing is not included.
No, nobody, unless you decide that. And unless you talking about you're a slide, you going over to your slide house, or they coming over to your house, or whatever it is, whatever you decide to do within that courtship of life, where you're saying openly, okay, I'm just out here just dating. That don't mean to interpret it, oh my goodness, she out here fucking all these dudes that she with. No, that is so, get out of here.
Childish folks think that.
They really do, because I personally...
Because they would like to be in that situation where that's what they're doing, in my personal opinion. Again, we're not experts.
We're not experts, but we're talking about the realness of this stuff. So, getting into, like, some of the questions, right?
Go ahead.
That had came up. And feel free on the live, y'all, to write your comments and talk. I'm going to be trying to pay attention to every single thing. I'm going to put the phone right here so I can see it as it comes. But... here we go. One of the questions that came through first was from one of our bros. Most of the women, as Larry has stated in this particular comment, all right, he was like, most of the women appear to agree with this statement. Of course we do, because we understand the concept of dating and that we're not looking to fuck multiple people, okay? Mm-hmm. And not part in my French, because I mean that, because it's like pretty much, that's real. So, we grown in here. So, one of the brothers says, so what does the woman do in this instance? Meaning that since a sister or whomever, since a woman is waiting, and the man is earning her, right? It should go both ways. That's the way I feel about it. Like, just because the statement, it was like, read it through, all right? This can't be a one-sided situation if we're talking about two people engaging in a, quote-unquote dating. It has to go both ways. A woman can't believe that she's the only prize. I believe a man is a prize, too, in a situation, because we're
going to get to that, too.
Yeah, you're interested in me. We're interested in each other, and we're trying to get to know each other. So, you are a prize in my eyes if I'm even entertaining you. You understand what I'm saying? Because not everybody who wants to date you will you date. All right?
Exactly.
Period. Just because somebody asks you out on a date don't mean that you're going to be like, oh, yeah, we go out on one date, now all of a sudden we're dating. No.
So, one of the things I also think I saw is, I don't know if it was your post or the other post in the comments, where there's a perception of a double standard where a woman is okay and she can date multiple men, but as soon as a man is dating multiple women, he's a player.
That was, Larry.
He's a
hoe.
He's just doing dumb things.
Right, and just hit back with her comment. Did you see her comment? Yeah. Okay. Did you agree with it?
What up, Delilah? Right? Dating don't mean we're taking it to the bedroom. That's accurate. That
is completely accurate. What up, sis? How you doing? Yeah, that is completely accurate, and that's pretty much what Jess was saying in here. She's like, listen, that's not the case here. It's like you're dating with intention. You understand what I'm saying? So, do anybody on this feed, on this live, date with intention?
Define intention, because your intention could only be, I just want to, like for me,
right?
There are nights where I'm like, all right, I just want a pretty face in front of me, and we're just doing something that we both enjoy doing,
right?
Whether it's watch a movie, dinner.
That's your intention, though, right?
Right.
So you're dating with the intention. For me, I'm dating for my husband. Do you understand what I'm saying? So my exclusive partner is on this feed, right? And I'm dating because I'm like, okay, either we're going to take this to the next level or we don't we're going to decide, nah, this is not what we want to do. But I bet you exclusively, collectively, we decided to be like, okay, I'm not going to mess with 5 other people over here because I'm really interested in you. So I'm putting my focus over here. So that's a adult conversation that you have with somebody, if that's what you want to do, because that means that we're being exclusive now, right? Okay. So I'm not about to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to accept the proposal of Tom, Dick, and Harry because I know the conversation that I have with the person of interest, right? Mm-hmm. Period. All right. So going further to this gentleman's point, he said, does the woman basically have to put effort if she's interested in a man? Do you think that it should only be one way, where a man has to buy the flowers, pay for the meal, do this, that, and that?
It should not be one way. But the problem is, we have been trained as a culture to make it one way. All the rom-com movies, the man is either going after the woman. Mm-hmm. When you're young, you gotta have game in order to get the woman. You're always taught to pursue the woman. The woman is not taught to do anything but ask for stuff. You have to do this in order to get this. Oh, if you want my attention, this is what I need. Blah, blah, blah.
In this day and age, you really believe that a woman still is seeking for a man to do all of that?
I work in a middle school, and there are middle school girls that are like, to little boys, talking about, you can't buy me nothing.
Okay.
Now, obviously,
right.
Middle school.
Well, let's bring it to the adult side, because they're learning that. They're learning that. Okay.
They're being taught that mentality somewhere in some shape or form, whether it's through music, whether it's through at home and their parent, whether it's through auntie, uncle, whatever. Okay. That's what the culture is being taught to them.
Okay, let's get into this real quick. So, Larry, we're gonna start with you, since you on here, and you said men do it and we get called dogs. Men do what? Y'all date multiple people, you get called a dog? I feel like y'all only get called a dog, and you're not considered a gentleman is when you're not being honest. That's when you're gonna be called a dog. Like, if you're pursuing somebody because you feel you want to be with that person, and you telling that person you want to be exclusive, because I'm going to use one of my situationships as an example, okay? I gave this mofo, we talked about this before, an opportunity to be poly with me, first off, okay?
Wow.
Anybody that understands poly, meaning that we have an open relationship, in this instance, yes, I'm going to be sleeping with you and someone else, okay? So, you know the person, and I'm explaining that if I choose to go there, at least you know, right? He said, no, I don't want to share you. I want this just you and me. And then this motherfucker ends up cheating and ends up doing him, but he didn't want me to do me. So, in that instance, you a fucking cheater and you're a dog, because I gave you an opportunity to have the best of both worlds, and you still fucked it up. Now, you gotta be stuck on stupid completely for all of that, all right? So, it ended, and it didn't end well, but it ended in a sense that, because for me and who I am, don't come for me if you're not ready for me, okay? Don't say that you want all of this, and then you're gonna go and fuck it up, okay? Because if you're gonna do that, stay your ass where you at, period.
I'm trying to grasp what you just said.
Grasp it.
Because, you were in a position where you gave the man an option to have polyamorous situations occurring, which means he was with you, he had the option to be with somebody else knowingly, and you also had that same option. And he told you, no, he doesn't want to share you, but yet he still shared himself with somebody else.
Sure did.
Okay.
Sure did.
I'm scratching my head.
Sure did. Exactly. Scratch your head on that one. So we gonna.
But I forgot the key word. Behind your back.
Behind my back. Exactly. So Larry, in that aspect, he was considered a dog. Now, tying into what you're saying, and then I want to get into what Angie got on here as well. You said, but that will be people's perception. Someone can see me go on dates with different women And to that person I'm not just dating, I become a dog and a player. First off,
people need to mind
their business. We talked about that before. People need to mind their business. But it doesn't matter what anybody else think. It matters what you and that adult person that you're dating understand. So somebody could never come from me when it comes to you because I know what we have already set at the table. You understand what I'm saying? So there's nothing that they're going to say that's going to make me be like, oh, you're a piece of shit, you're this, that, and the third. We have a very direct, open conversation about what the fuck we want. So in this instance, the person need to mind their goddamn business or whatever, period. So are you concerned more about what someone thinks of you, or are you concerned about the person that you could potentially have a future with? So I would be concerned with the person I could have a future with, all right? I don't care what nobody else thinking.
Right.
It is what it is. So.
That's hilarious.
Completely. You want to do Angie's question?
I see it.
You got it? Okay.
All right, so Ms. Lee says, how do you feel about public affection when you're dating multiple people? I don't care.
If you in the mode, you feel it. Do you feel it? You go for it, right?
Again, see, we're going into the point of you are who you are, but yet you have to worry about somebody else that's not actually involved in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
If you're having public affection, that's your choice. You know what I mean? Worrying about what other people say or do after seeing it, I'm not of that mindset. I don't care. You know what I mean? You're not paying my bills.
Hello.
And if I bother you that much that you feel you need to include yourself into my life and my lifestyle and the people that are a part of my circle and say some nonsense about it,
mm-hmm.
you might need help.
Completely.
That's just my opinion.
I agree with that. You saw the other part that she said?
So you didn't agree with me. All right, that's fine.
On that part about
right
what women are
here,
taught.
because women nowadays are taught to make their own way. I am not talking about taking care of themselves as a person and all. We are in a society, yes, women are very independent, they do your thing. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to dating, they are not taught to pursue a man.
The man is
nowhere, shape, or form do you see that in American culture, especially black culture, where they are taught to go chase a man.
Right.
But men are taught to go chase a woman. Men are taught to go hunt. We are naturally made as hunters.
Right. The pursuers.
We go after what we see and like.
Mm-hmm.
Women don't have that in them innately.
To go after what they want?
No, to go after men.
I'm gonna sit over here.
No.
I don't agree with that. I feel like if there's masculine and there's feminine energy, right?
Did you hear the words? The key word right here, taught. If you learn it on your own, right, that's on you. But you're not being taught. Like, I'm not teaching my daughter to go after no boy.
We are taught not necessarily by our parents. We are taught by experiences. Lessons, message, okay? You are taught by experiences. Anything that you may put into your daughter's mindset of respecting herself, what a gentleman is supposed to do for her, this, that, and third, that's going to be embedded. That's going to be the foundation. But she's going to learn how she would like to move based off of her experiences. Because I'm not going to sit around and wait for someone I'm interested in to pursue me. If I'm, because of my past experiences and my lessons learned and my age factor, if I'm interested in someone, I'm going to let that person know, yes, I very much so would like to sit on your face. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, and that's the extreme. All right? I'm just saying. But this is my thought process.
Somebody literally told you that's what you should do.
Did you hear what I said? It's learned. Meaning
that... But what I'm saying is you're arguing against my point when my point is generalized to what women are generally taught.
And what men are generally taught.
Right.
Okay, so men are generally taught to be pursuers.
Yes.
Okay, and women are taught to what? Sit on our hands and wait for you to figure it out?
You are the prize. You don't have to go after a man to get it.
You are absolutely right. But if you're interested in someone, okay, this is what I'm saying where it comes with the experience, right? Would you, okay, though I'm a female, which we doing this podcast, we've become very close, so you do know how I move. Mm-hmm. So, would I sit back idly and I'm interested in somebody and wait for them to pursue me? Even though I know my worth and I know who I am. If this person may think that I'm in a relationship, I'm taking everything. Just hear me out.
I am hearing you.
Okay. If I am interested in this person, I'm not going to wait for them because they may not feel that, hey.
You're still missing what I'm saying. I'm not saying that does not happen.
What are you saying then?
I'm saying what you are generally taught. You learn to do that on your own.
Yes, but you just
that is a self thing. That's not something that is literally like. Just look at every single song, every single music or movie or anything.
What y'all think right now? Because I'm trying to tell you that what you're saying is factual, meaning that we all, as kids, we were taught a certain thing. Like men, young boys, don't cry, you a sissy, you're this, you're that, whatever.
And let me ask you this. So, if you make that instance where you're that aggressive and you pursue a man that you're sexually interested in, what are you normally said to be like?
Aggressive?
No, there's a specific word.
I'm going to go with aggressive because that's what I've been told that I can be.
You're acting like a man.
I'm not acting like a man. I've been told that I could be a bit aggressive, okay, or whatever. And aggressive in a manner that I'm not going to wait around for you to determine what you want to do with me, okay? Because in that instance, I know my worth and I'm treating myself as the prize. Meaning, all right, I know what I bring to the table. So if your ass don't want to sit here, get the fuck up. Because the next person right here that's going to join me. We good. We great. Okay? So,
okay, Miss Lee, you weren't taught that way.
Neither was I.
And you're both where? From Brooklyn?
You know what? He gonna say because we from Brooklyn.
No,
whatever.
I'm dead serious.
Then whatever.
Dead ass.
Tell dead ass. All right, so we're gonna say that this is a city shit.
It's a different beast in New York City. You see the Instagram and social media skits where the dude trying to holler at the Brooklyn girl. She's like, "Yo, what we doing?"
Whatever.
He nervous.
Whatever. Larry, do I handle you that way?
Big Ja.
I want to know. Do I handle you that way? Answer that question. That's real talk. Go ahead, Delilah. What she said? Women have to shoot. Hello. Exactly. Slam dunk it. Boop. Okay. You said whatever. I'm disregarding that. Whatever you got there. Did you hear the question?
What did he say?
He said absolutely. Whatever.
It's all good.
Okay. Right. Some don't because they waiting for a man. And guess what? Keep waiting for him. Because men, at some point, and you can say this rightfully yourself and keep it 100. You'll see a beautiful woman that you might be interested in, and you may not choose to shoot your shot at that particular moment. But you noticing her, and you're trying to figure out when is the right time for me to do it, right? So instead of you saying something, Shorty decides that, you know what? I am interested in him. So women handle it a little bit differently. Like we may come over, graze your hand or, say, oh, that was a really nice set or, whatever. We're going to make small talk in a conversation.
I'm going to break it down. I'm going to bring it home so people understand the full point.
Go ahead.
My longest relationships that I have been in.
Sounds familiar.
The woman was the one that shot the shot.
Come on now.
And me personally, you can be fine as hell. I don't care. I'm not hollering at you if I don't feel no connection, no vibe. I'm not giving you that type of energy.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy. I got the reputation, or I had the reputation, that I was in everybody's faces. And I'm like, if I'm at the club with a camera in my hand, what am I doing? If I'm telling you to come to my party, what am I doing? Am I hollering at you, or am I trying to get you to support what I'm doing? My business, my venture.
Right.
That's different than me saying, yo, I want to holler at you. What's your name? Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hey, yo, what's your name? Word? Yo, if she front on me, I'm going to holler at you. Like, I'm not doing that.
No, you're not. But nobody who really is actively dating with a purpose is doing that. You understand what I'm saying? If you're out here and your sole purpose is to really fuck people over and you just want to get your shit off or whatever, then that is your intention. And either a female is going to catch that red flag and they're going to read between the bullshit, or they're going to entertain it just because they want to entertain it. So trust and believe it. Women, we know how far we're going to go with you from the jump. So
exactly.
And I'm sure it's the same for a man. But we definitely know how far we're going to go with you. We sit and see, okay, let me see what you're going to do. If you're going to be a gentleman. If you're going to do some fuckboy shit, okay? Because there are a lot of fuckboys out here. Can we agree to disagree on that one? And vice versa, there's a lot of women who are trifling, who are just, about the bag, and that's all they want. You know what I'm saying? So what we could call them before, some bundles and something. What was it?
I don't remember. What were you talking about?
I'm HTM. We were talking.
I'm
not mixing up podcast. HTM. We was talking about like people with the bundles and all this other type of stuff.
Bundles and bags.
Bundles and bags. There we go. Okay, that's all they interested in. So my whole thing is just like what I said. That was just like a lot. So anyway, let's get to the rest of these people with because I was shocked at this one.
Which one?
Christopher says, finding a man that's interested in you goes both ways. You'll never find a man dating multiple people. You a fucking lie. Do you agree with that?
See, here we go again with the definition of dating. People are confusing dating with courtship.
Say that again, man.
People are confusing dating with courtship. Courtship is literally the process of trying to make your relationship become either a marriage or a long-term committed relationship. However you want to define it. Dating is, let's go out. Let's hang out. Let's do something together. Let's vibe.
Right.
I'm trying to get to know you. To see if you are the one I want over all these others.
Pretty much. So I don't feel that a person who's choosing to date, like there's dating apps. So you think that the person that's paying money to date multiple people shouldn't be doing it? Because they're looking for somebody. Okay? So they wouldn't have, dating apps wouldn't even be a thing if it didn't matter. You understand what I'm saying? People out here trying to see if it's going to work. They show you clips of, okay, that date, like speed dating. It didn't work. In a matter of a minute, you just dated multiple people. Do you understand what I'm saying? With speed dating. Can we agree with that? So in that instance, am I thinking that because I did a speed dating with you, I'm going to fuck 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 you? No. It doesn't happen that way. You're going to pick out of the litter, all right, oh, yo, you know what? I really had a connection with this person. It's all about, in most people, energy and how you vibe with that person. Whether or not if you're really wanting to be vested because that person brings out some other side of you. They make you happy. They make you feel something. And they enhance your happy.
So I got a question.
Go for it.
And this is not you. This is, I want you to answer in general.
All right. In general.
What is the purpose of dating? Actually, let me phrase it. What is the purpose of being in a relationship in general?
Ultimately, to get married, to reproduce, and live your life with your soul counterpart. That's what I believe the ultimate goal is. To find a person that you wish to spend the rest of your life with and to build a legacy in general and establish generational wealth and then some in general. Okay? So that's my thought process of why we date. We date because we're looking for a partner. We're looking for someone to complete the rest of us as we complete them. And we're going to come together collectively, and we're going to reproduce if we want kids or we don't. And we're going to build our family, and boom, there we go. We have it.
That's a good answer.
Okay, what you think it is?
Finding somebody that you can have sex with, in general.
Y'all continue to talk to Maine for a second. I need to go to the bathroom.
Hold on, before you go pee. I'm going to let you move. But before you pee. Most people are not going to be in a relationship that they can't have sex in. Pause.
You heard what Maine said? Most people are not going to be in a relationship with. I don't agree with that, but I'm okay. I got you.
So you're gonna stay in a relationship?
Talk about yourself, man.
You're gonna stay in a relationship? You're gonna stay in a relationship where the sex is whack? I doubt that. Tell me, what you showing the emoji faces for? No more reproduction going on here? What, you snit, Larry? So, what I will tell you about women who usually shoot their shot, they're usually more mature, and they usually have been through the experience, and they tried it the traditional way and decide, I'm going to do me now. You know, with everything there comes a level of evolution. And even men these days don't want to pursue anymore because it hasn't been worth it to them either. So they just want to sit back and chill. If you want to holler at me, I'm the prize. That's the attitude that has changed, in my opinion. But I'm going to wait till Shay come back so she can talk her mess back. Some people want to date forever with no commitment. I do agree with that. Because there are some people who don't want a relationship, but they do enjoy companionship with somebody that they're attracted to on occasion. Tammy, you saying people don't leave because the sex is whack. Okay. You have to teach the person with you your love languages are what you like and what you don't like. So what if you teach them and they still whack, Tammy? Are you staying?
What bullshit you was talking?
Shay's back.
What bullshit was you talking?
What I said was, who are you going to stay in a relationship if the sex is whack? One of the comments that Tammy made was, you have to teach them the love language. So then I said, if you teach them your love language and they still whack, are you still staying?
Pass me that lotion behind you. Did Meg answer this question for y'all?
A little bit.
You did? What you said?
I did it, actually.
Like what you said. Some people want to date forever with no commitment. Correct.
Oh,
Exactly.
What I said is there are people who don't actually want relationships, but they do enjoy companionships, and they want to be able to spend time with somebody that they're attracted to on occasion. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
To just spend time with somebody? No, there's nothing wrong with that. Again, as
long as they don't make the person feel like there's hope for something more.
Right. But as consenting adults, you need to have this conversation. Would y'all agree on a live that communication is everything? If you're not communicating this with the person you're actively pursuing or the person of interest or whatever, then y'all always going to be confused and on different pages because you're not communicating what you really want. Like someone can't say, or they have said or whatever, I'm interested in you, but you make no action towards pursuing me, okay? I'm interested in you and I see a future with you, but you do nothing to make the future clear that we're going to have a future together. At some point, I'm going to say, thank you for your time and your energy. Goodbye. Because you're wasting my time. But I'm saying, these are the things that matter. It's not always about sex. It's like people really get so boggled down about sex. I'm a very, 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 very sexual person, okay? But I like...
I don't believe you need more people. No.
But I like intimacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel I'm more drawn into someone caressing me and being, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's going to keep me, okay? Your dick game is not going to necessarily keep me. Because at some point, neither one of us is going to be able to do what we need to do. So we already need to establish some type of foundation that works. You think you're going to be able at 95 years old, if you live that long, that you still going to be able to fuck?
Still produce sperm.
Boy, bye. If you believe that you still going to be able to handle your woman at 95 the same way that you handle right now at 43, you have lost your motherfucking mind. Because that is not going to happen. Okay? Not going to happen.
Still produce sperm.
You could produce whatever sperm the fuck you want. Sperm ain't got shit to do with it. Completely.
Mouth still work. Less teeth too, so I won't.
I think at 95 your head game will be better. Good job. Okay? Good job. Go for the head.
Larry said there's a pill for that.
Right. There's a pill for everything.
Oh my God.
It's a pill for everything. Did we answer? No. Hold on. Because somebody else has said some slick shit, I think.
Why you gotta be
Because it was some slick shit.
Boy.
Was it you, Larry? Probably was you, but we answered all of that. Yeah, because he was saying about the women believe, you know, they're interested, and then he went into that. Yeah, we answered all of that.
That's right, Tammy. No teeth to get in the way.
Correct. But communication is key. Did you have any more questions on that one, or did anybody come up with something?
Nothing else, no.
On that particular one?
Yet.
All right. So hopefully we have cleared up at least the dating piece of it and how people date exclusively, or they choose to date openly, all right? Or they choose to get into situationships or whatever might work for them. In the end, it's about communication. Would you agree?
Yes. We are not experts, but...
No, we are definitely not experts. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, because we have been through some shit. Maine and I both been cheated on, okay? In marriages, all right?
Mm-hmm. How ironic.
Yeah, that is ironic. Let's see.
But what I will say is you have a choice how you allow people to deal with you.
Correct. And how they gonna handle you.
You are not a victim 100% of the time. There are different things that you have to look within yourself and identify within yourself as strengths and weaknesses, pros and cons, and figure out what it is about you that you love about you, and then in addition to that, what do you want somebody to possess for them, and how you want to be loved. I'm distracted. Did you hear about the girl who
you were distracted, so did I. I was like, what?
Paying rent for the home she owned, and then yeah, I saw that.
I saw that too. I mean, I didn't think it was funny. I personally, I was moved in a sense that she thought it was funny. And then I don't know if she could have did it for TikTok or whatever she did it for, but I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's cool, because you don't know what that person's struggle is, and you don't know what they're doing to get you that money, and you just holding the bag. I thought that was selfish.
I have seen numerous posts regarding this topic, and the one that was more serious was the woman actually made more money than the husband. The woman had already bought the house, but she did not tell the man that she bought the house. And she wanted some equal contribution between her and him. So he had to pay the mortgage while she just paid the utilities and bills. But there was no mortgage.
Wow.
So essentially, he was paying her to pay the utilities and the bills.
People do something crazy.
Now,
shit. Yeah, that is whack.
The problem that I have with it is not the fact that I think it's the fact that he was doing it under the belief that the house was not paid for already.
Mm-hmm. He probably would.
And then he's doing all this, and if she gets to the point where she's tired of being the breadwinner and she doesn't value him as much anymore, and she bounces, what does he have to his name?
Exactly.
Nothing.
He don't got anything. So you always make sure to be like, okay, we going into this. You gonna put me on that deed to make sure we good to go. Tammy got a question for you.
And the paternal court system
Right.
honors the maternal side of the marriage.
Exactly. That's a whole fact.
What's the question?
Tammy got a question for you.
Would he leave the person?
Which one you at?
They said the question is for Maine Event. Would he leave the person if the sex is? It says wet, but I'm saying if she's whack.
Whack. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she fixed it on the bottom. Okay.
My sex drive is too high.
At some point, but dude, let me ask you this: how long would it take you to leave that person if the sex is whack? Meaning, would you think that the first time out the gate that it's gonna be amazing?
No.
Would you expect that? No, not if you've been waiting for.
However, that has been experienced more than once.
What? That it was great.
First time off the bat.
I would say so. I've experienced a ton of.
That's kind of why
that
I don't
feel
actually just
very, very good. But
I don't try to pursue it as much because if they're annoying and the sex is good, I don't want to. No, it doesn't help. They just become.
So if the sex is good, get on your nerve. You're gonna still leave.
Yeah.
No matter how good the sex is.
Yeah.
Would you go back, double back a couple of times?
No.
No, you don't.
Because
you're not a repeat
I have dealt
offender?
with a level of crazy to remind me enough to know that that's not what I want.
So you learned to walk away.
Here we go with this.
Hello.
Why?
Here we go.
See, this is the New York Brooklyn, the Brooklyn, New York,
You learned
and
to walk
Brooklyn
away.
Shay.
Good job. Good job,
Dead
man.
ass.
Okay. You learned to walk away. All right. Whether the shit was good or not. Goodbye. And that's how women are too. I don't care how good your dick or your mouth game is. If you're a piece of shit, it's over.
Here's the thing. So, if I'm with a person, we vibing, but the sex is whack, then we're not vibing.
You know?
You understand what I'm saying?
He said, Larry, would you stop calling yourself that? Okay? We know, we are well aware. Okay? Unbelievable. So go ahead.
You're not a narcissist.
Exactly.
The fact that you share a stage,
you're definitely not.
nah.
And you don't make it all about you all the time. So.
I know some people that have been with some narcissists. They'll tell you what a narcissist is.
Exactly. You are, you have a huge ego. Yes, you do.
But again, like I'm saying, like, if I'm with somebody, we cool, and we vibing, but the sex isn't good, then we're not vibing, because that has to carry over.
All right.
And if it's not good, and I know I can get something better,
okay,
I'm ending the relationship.
You ending the relationship. Okay. You ending a relationship or the dating situationship?
Dating situationship, which will probably lead to the end of the relationship, because
you can't be with somebody who the sex is whack. Okay. Understand.
And here's the effort. If you're not one that makes effort, if you're not one that does any, like, if you don't
just
like
lay on your
anything,
back?
if you don't like to do anything,
yeah, that's the problem. It's a problem for me too. I'm telling you, straight off the bat, it's like, cause I'm in. Would you say, okay? So are you the giver in the relationship?
my pleasure comes from pleasing.
Pleasing. Okay, so likewise. So I like to please. So I don't necessarily have to get mine off. And I don't know if that's more so because I have my sex toys. So I'm like, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I got options when it comes to that particular part. So I'm really not hard up on it. But I still want the person to know that you need to do something to please me as well. You understand what I'm saying? If you're just selfish, then it's not going to work because you can't be the one that's receiving all the time. You got to be, it's reciprocation, just like in any relationship. You definitely, when you're dating, when you're vibing, when you're married, no matter what, even when you're married, you still need to date your wife. Like, you can't just believe that, oh, I got her, so now I don't got to do shit. Are you out of your fucking mind? No, you need to put in more work because now y'all got other responsibilities on the table, so you need to make that time and carve out that time to really date. Would you agree with that?
I agree.
Okay. Absolutely.
Relationships take time and effort. I don't think it always takes work. I think people who say that usually are not in happy situations, in my opinion. Relationships shouldn't feel like work if you're in it voluntarily and you have a desire to be in it.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? If you feel trapped in it, then it's going to feel like work.
It's going to feel like
you're
work.
You're trying to survive the relationship instead of enjoying it.
All right. So.
Yes, you still got a date, bro.
Wow. Who asked that question?
Who?
Don't even. Oh, God. Let me not act like I ain't even see it.
Oh, man.
Gotta be a joke. Okay.
Make sure y'all share the live, man. Let's get some more people. Tag some people in the comments and get them on here.
Mm-hmm.
We need some more questions, some more participants.
Tag and ask some questions. We here for it right now. Who wants to come on live with us? So we can send a request out to you to answer some questions live with your face there. Okay?
Really?
If you want to. It's interactive. It's interactive. You do something different. Come on now.
The technical stuff.
The technical stuff. It's just accepting if they want to. All right? We answered that particular question and then some. Tammy, that's a go. All right. Let's see. Would you like to be in your send a request? Not me.
We got likes. We got hearts.
Tammy, send a request. Angie, you too? All right. Yes, get the share it, okay? At least I think you got to send the request. She said yes, okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that stuff. Go ahead. You got it.
That would be me. Tammy, send me a request.
You live too?
Yeah. Just to send a request in order for me to accept it.
But I'm the one that's live on the phone.
You what?
I think I see
so
the
it's
request
yours.
coming
You
up.
See
exactly.
It? Okay, well, good job. Accept it. Here we go.
I mean hit you.
Oh, okay.
Can't bring Miss Lee on camera.
Right now. Okay.
They're already a broadcast guest.
All right. So who you bringing on?
Tammy.
All right.
Adding.
All right. He's seen it, Tammy. It takes a little while. There you go.
What up, y'all? I'm trying to get it right. All right.
Eat fried chicken.
Yes. What's going on, peeps? How y'all doing tonight? Y'all topic is really, really fire.
Turn your camera.
Man, I'm kind of a little disappointed.
Turn your camera, Tammy.
You kind of what?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you. Just want you to be the way.
Oh yeah, I'm up here putting stuff away. I'm disappointed in Maine with the whole thing about
Shay is shocked right now.
I am shocked.
Yeah,
because me, but Brooklyn.
Yes, I because you seem like you're a smooth, cool type of brother, and you give people a chance, but then you ready to leave because sexually you're not getting what you want, but without even giving the person a chance and have exhausted all your options.
That's not what I said.
Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. I've been in a situation and dated someone like that and stayed in it for 10 years. And it's the time that I invested in the person. You can overlook certain things when you really are invested in a person and care about a person. Sex shouldn't be the high priority when you're in a relationship with somebody. It's just the bonus of getting the person. Because this person did more than just a sexual thing. It wasn't sex on that level. He cared about me and my family and things. And when you have time invested in the person, so that's
effort, right?
And effort, yes, effort.
Okay.
Effort in the
What I'm
relationship,
talking about
effort
is,
communicating,
and what I
effort,
call whack requires they
effort.
don't give any
Yeah,
effort. They
just
don't do anything.
like Shay said, though, we had a whole conversation before we entered the relationship, and prior to me entering the relationship, we were dating each other for 2.5 years, and he dated other people and I dated other people. We chose each other to go into each other exclusively. Dating and fucking is two different things, and people keep getting that twisted. You can date all you want because you need to have options. You need to see who you click with. You need to see who you connect with. And then at that particular time, if you want to be exclusive, then it's on both mutual parties, both sides of it. I've dated 6, 7 people at one time. As long as you're honest and say, hey, you're in a roster. I'm dating, not sleeping with you, dating, meaning going out, spending time, communicating. That's a whole nother sector. People keep getting dating and having sex twisted. You don't have to have sex with 7 multiple people. If you want one person out of the group of people that you're dating, that you're connecting with on a sexual level, it's perfectly fine, but you need to make it known to everybody that's in rotation. Hey, we're dating, but I'm seeing X, Y to the Z to get a certain aspect that I need done. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like a lot of times people don't communicate that well. They don't communicate what they want from the very beginning. It's like, oh, let me try it out, or let me jump in bed. If they good in bed, then I'm gonna make that decision. No, it needs to be discussed beforehand and before you jump in bed. Go ahead.
You finished? Okay, so what I was saying,
Maybe
women get sensitive when it comes to stuff like that, and
what?
sometimes you have selective hearing.
No.
Hold up, I'll let y'all talk.
No.
I'm
But why are you
got
generalizing? Whatever, get some more Ciroc because you're gonna need something to carry your ass out of here. What are you talking about?
So let me finish.
Y'all like we emotional.
Let me finish.
Exactly.
Because soon as I said, if the sex is whack, I'm leaving, that's all you heard. You didn't hear the rest of the conversation.
Hey, Keys.
You didn't hear anything after that. Because everything you said had nothing to do with what I said. If I am in a relationship, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, and we are vibing, and then we finally have sex, and we continue to have sex, and the sex is still not pleasurable, it is not vibing. We are not vibing. There's something off. Because we spent all this time to get to know each other, what we like and what we don't like, and yet still, it's not happening. There's no effort being made. You want to lay there in bed and be lazy. You don't want to participate. You don't want to move. So either I'm not doing something right, or you just are not doing anything right either. That is different than what you were talking about. You see what I'm going to look at? You making that face like, man.
Then you need to have
separate manner, brother.
About putting forth an effort. I feel like if she's just laying there, maybe you're not her type. Maybe she likes the female companion.
But this is my point. This is my point, Tammy. I have spent the time.
The waters with you.
I have spent because most of the time, women are going to make you wait. Most of the time. Is that accurate statement?
That's accurate.
Yeah.
I have spent the time and invested in trying to get to know this person and letting this person know me.
Mm-hmm.
If you get to know me, you know I'm a very sexual dude when I'm with someone.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you are not on my sexual level, if you're not willing to go there with me, then we are actually not compatible. We are not viable.
That would be true. You need to be with somebody that you are equally yoked with, and that means yoke over all, everything.
That's it. It's not about, oh, we went out, we had a date, and she was whack. Now I'm not gonna talk to her at all. No.
Right. Like you took time to get to that point.
Listen, let's do this thing. She gave me 90 days.
She did a 90-day rule.
Some women will even wait years. Then you get there. And after all this getting to know, she still don't know what you like and is not willing to do the things that you like. I just wasted 3.5 years.
Basically. But I mean, at some point, because when we were talking about, you was like, you really not gonna wait until you get married to test it out. No, I'm not gonna wait until I get married to test it out, because it has to be some form of, you know, I always say, like, what I be saying to me, like that agape love. I'm like, I just want somebody to just, not just somebody, but you understand what I'm saying? Throw me up against the goddamn wall. Have your motherfucking way with me. Like, handle me. And that's it. But that's the Bklyn side. The Shavina side, I'm like, oh, I just want to lay on you. I just want to be caressed. Now, when it gets to the sex piece of it, where the penetration and all this other type of shit, and we going at it, it has to be mutual and it has to be comfortable. It can't be like staged. Like, you know, you
gotta be tuned with
it. That is whack as fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like, you have to be comfortable. Because I had somebody that was like dying to have sex with me, okay? We talked about this one. And I was like, his head game was good, everything was great. And I'm like, oh my God, this shit about to be a bomb. It was a bomb, right? It bombed, okay? And I was so shocked, because I'm like, how many kids you got? Like, the person had 11 kids. So I'm like, you, some way, shape, or form. And then he did say, he said, I was nervous. I'm nervous. And I was like, I get it, but I can't even read into that. You know what I'm saying? Never gonna look at you the same, because I'm looking at you like, that was a pencil dick. Do you see all this ass? I can't. So yes, I agree. I need substance. And I think that was not okay. That was not okay.
And you talking about me?
Cause
I
know this story. Because I know this story.
You with somebody, you think you vibing, and then you have sex, and it's like, no.
Larry, we be here for it, son. We
talk a lot. I mean, we had a conversation about it. So it's funny, but have I? Yes, it all depends. You know, a first in action, you might need 2 or 3 to see if that's really is. Some people, right. It's like it's a no-go for the first time. For me, have I probably have. Right, just didn't pay it no mind.
Hold on. And let me see something. Finish what you got to say, Tammy. Angie got a question for you.
Okay.
Now, I'm just like, just don't be out like that. Give the person a chance. I feel like exhaust all options, especially if you're in a relationship, especially if you're married. You done had time vested in. Now, if it's just a one-night stand, that's it. It's a one-night stand. You ain't gonna see that person again. It was whack. But if you have invested time in a person, definitely don't just jump out the shit and stuff. Have a conversation about what was wrong, what could have been better,
much, yeah.
And what can we do to move forward. You know what I mean? Like, have a conversation with the person. Just don't jump shit, especially if you done invested time and money into the person.
Correct.
No, we definitely agree with that. Yeah.
I'm not jumping shit right away. But like I said, the effort is not made. If effort is not made, then I'm making it.
Okay. I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear
You want me to go down on you, but you don't go down on me?
He said reciprocation. There has to be reciprocation here now, okay?
You want me to talk?
That's why I'm single, man, because these lips don't touch that area, so.
You're not going to do anything?
That's why I'm single.
Wait a minute.
I'll do other things for you. I'll do other things, but I just won't go there. I'll do other things.
All right. Let me answer Angie's question. So, she said, what do you consider a long time or too long to call it dating and not a situationship or relationship? It depends on the person. Why you looking at me like that? People gotta stop trying to put timetables on how things are supposed to go. If you're not connected to a person, you're just not connected. It don't matter if it's 5 days, 5 years.
So then, when do you exit left then? Like you saying, don't put
if the sex is whack?
Yeah, you said don't put a time on nothing,
So,
but don't put a time frame on nothing. But at the same time,
whack,
when do you just say?
We have the conversation. We have the conversation.
We done.
We have the conversation again.
We done.
We had the conversation.
We done.
Now I'm pissed off.
We done.
I'm pissed off and I don't feel respected or valued.
We done.
And I'm supposed to be faithful to you and you won't do anything to make me happy behind closed doors.
Angie wants you to tap in.
Well, Maine, I'm sorry that happened to you, Maine. Hopefully somebody will be willing to reciprocate all of it back to you, every desire you want.
Can't bring her on. Let's keep saying the same thing.
Shay, y'all is fun.
She's already guessing this broadcast.
All right. Tammy, we're going to give Angie a chance to show up. So I'm going to pause you, okay? And then Angie, because Tammy's going to get on.
October 9th at the Funny Bone.
Yes, stay on. Stay on and put your information in the comment section. What you say?
Yo, Brent said I want my lady to hold me at gunpoint and shut the bed. You are a fool. Yo. Andy, I've been tapping you in and it says this person's already in the broadcast. That's why you haven't been able to get on.
Right. And then you talk about she aggressive. Whatever.
Oh my gosh.
I'm talking about just hilarious and put right. That's why I'm over here just dying laughing. Okay. Okay. That is too much. Facts. All right. So Angie, request again so we could put you in. Anybody else, Keisha, if you get in before Angie, then come on live with us. If you guys want to come on, whoever does it first, that's the person we could bring on. It won't allow us to do more than one. Somebody's up there. I don't know who it is.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. Keisha.
All right. Yeah, that's too funny.
She probably got an Android phone, that's why.
Cool. Angie? Mm-hmm. Probably. No, she definitely do. As a matter of fact. She do. And I think it says take time.
We got Keisha about to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Sadie's.
Hello.
Shout out to Sadie's in Charlotte.
Absolutely.
Man, I don't forgot what I was gonna say now.
What's up, beautiful?
Hello, Queen.
This light is terrible. I gotta figure it out.
Yo.
Set up a ring light. What's up, y'all?
What's going on? Happy we finally got you on live, girl.
Yeah, I'm here. Yes. I just got in from work, so I'm tired and stuff, but I'm here.
I know we
both were exhausted.
Completely.
Y'all want me to turn on another light?
No,
you good. We can see you good.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. Congratulations on a successful event. It was everything.
Oh, thank you.
The block party was the
block party was definitely lit.
It was.
Thank you guys for being a part of it. I appreciate it so much.
It was beautiful. I had a really, really good time for sure.
So, yeah, I got a new one. I got another one coming up November 6th. I just haven't announced it officially yet, but
In Albany?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody wanted to do a collaboration event, and we're gonna have that going on.
Nice. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna be indoors, and it's gonna be at a place well known. So
okay, sounds great to me.
yeah.
Definitely. All right.
I wanted to chime in what y'all was talking about.
I'm available.
Yeah, I definitely got you in mind, man. You already know. You already know. You my boy.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. What was
So, I know y'all were talking about all type of things, but I wanted to chime in with, because I had an experience where the man basically checked off just about all my boxes, except for the fact that, and I feel like that's just not debatable for me. Like, that's just because you can't do anything about that, whether chemistry or not, being yoked or being a joke. It's just not happening. There's nothing you could do about that. I mean, I know there's enhancements now and like certain pumps and stuff, but
right.
I don't know.
It's just certain,
so
certain things.
You held up the pinky. The
Huh?
pinky, like the actual pinky. Erect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or at least that's what
I'm
it
not
seemed
that big of a guy, but
like
I
a
damn sure ain't no damn pinky.
like you needed a magnifier. Because sometimes it really, honestly, is not necessarily. I found.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't necessarily the size. It was what the person was capable of doing for me. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
And when they know what they doing, then it's not a problem. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's just, it flows better, you know?
Right.
Because like if you tried it one time and okay, it was a little awkward because it was the first time that, you know, y'all giving it a try. But the next time, then it's just like, okay.
Yeah, I tried to give it a second time because I'm like, maybe I was just in my head too much, or maybe, you know, some people be nervous the first time. Maybe that was the case.
Yeah.
Second time confirmed that it was just a no. And to this day, the person still like hits me up to check in on me and just explain like, oh, you're the one that got away. And it's like, dude, I purposely got away. Like we could be cool, but
that's a fact. That's a fact.
And it's just so terrible because he really feels like I'm the one, and I can't bring myself to be that honest with a person because I feel like, you know, how do you come back from that? That's like a blow to the ego to be like, dude, you was cool and all and everything, but you just ain't packing, you're lacking.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like, I don't know. It's like if you want to be a humanitarian, Keisha, you want to help, and you want to help the world, because it's like
I do want to help the world, but
like you might not need to share this with anybody else. But let me tell you, it's not working.
Yeah, it was a no-go for me. Like, And then when it came down to it, the chemistry on my end really wasn't there. It was just he checked off so many of my boxes as far as the type of person I want to manifest. But this was a few years ago. So now it's like I'm just like not active at all because I'm body fasting. Not that I had to, but it's something that I chose.
There you go. Yeah.
Somebody trying to call.
Yeah.
It's probably homeboy. He's stalking you right now.
He on there like, wait, you talking about me?
I'm going to call right now.
Listen, that's bad because I did share this on my page.
Oh, Lord.
Before I got on, I shared it. I said, tune in, y'all, they getting spicy. And then, oh my gosh, God forbid that person happens to see it.
Well, I guess this is the way that he will find out.
Listen.
He probably don't even think it's him, though. He probably wouldn't never think it was him because, you know, I didn't get that type of
He's
vibe.
very confident.
Yeah, overly confident. Over.
I gotta go to the box. Keep talking to Keisha because I know I sent you something in your inbox that I know I said I wanted us to have a conversation about.
Oh yeah, I do remember. I don't remember what it was, but I do remember you saying that. How y'all? This is the first time y'all went live, or this is a regular thing?
This is about the third time.
This is the third time we went live, but we never did it in this capacity like this. We did it where we was talking, like people was calling in or whatever, like on a real phone
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh.
We didn't do it like this. Yeah, this is.
I
is
dig it.
everything
Y'all
now.
gotta put it out more because I
So-
had no idea y'all was doing this. The only way I knew is because Maine put it in a group chat, and then I'm like, oh shoot, all right, let me see if they still doing it. But other than that, I would have been.
What I will say is we're slowly but surely building an audience. Once I feel that we're at the comfort level of where we need to be, it's gonna be all over. So,
I think it definitely it would expand because there's somebody, I forget her name, Kendra something. She works for Fox, not Fox in Albany, but Fox somewhere else. And every weekend she does this singles thing where she goes live and all type of singles be in there, and then she'll call people up and do something like this, and they'll just give you a, just tell you about themselves. Oh, I'm this age, blah, blah, blah. She'll ask them questions and stuff like that. And you just see the comments going, wow, like it'd be so many jokes, including myself, because I can be a jokester when I want to be. And it's so hilarious, but entertaining at the same time. And you never know, people actually got married off of that, finding the love of their life through there. So.
We are working on an in-person event that will also hopefully be broadcast live as well.
Exactly.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
So it's a process. It's happening.
Yeah, it's happening.
I just learned not to rush it because I'd rather take my time
Mm-hmm.
and gradually get into something great than to rush it and get disappointed.
Yeah, and my sister loves it. She's in New York, and she was like, "You and me, y'all got real good chemistry, and he balances you out." Like she was like, the content be hilarious and just the interactive. Because like in the beginning, he was trying to give me a run for my money. Okay, and when we had like a live audience where Larry, Tammy, and a bunch of other people were in the building, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they all was like on the main side, and I'm like, I know y'all have got me all fucked up. I'm like,
wow.
I don't understand how y'all gonna agree with Maine. Do you remember the context of what it was?
We were talking about your dating and how you feel. Something about the intro. Oh no, we were talking about the whole husband-wife thing and certain traditional values and what person should be doing what type thing. I think.
I don't know if that was it. Tammy, let me know if y'all remember what it was. Larry, let me know if you remember what it was. Because we could definitely go back. But if you like the Dear Love and Lust podcast and stuff like that, and then just keep sharing it and stuff, there's conversations that have happened and that have taken place where it's like, I believe it was something in regards to like young lady was saying something about the man paying all the bills or something that. So it was like, he was doing every single thing and she still wasn't satisfied. Like she still wanted him to make her his woman, a wife, right? And she was like, he was paying the bills, he was paying the car note, he was doing all these things, and she just wanted to be claimed. She wanted him to be like, she wanted the ring. She was like, I don't care that he's doing all this. He still hasn't exclusively made me his wife. Like, you made me paying all this stuff, but what's the point in doing it? So I was like, I understand what she's talking about. Like, it's not as if he's not doing enough, but it's like, you can't basically, for a woman, we can't come to your home every single week, every day, playing wifey and playing the wife and never having an opportunity to be that person. Okay?
And my comment was, maybe she hasn't done the things of wifely things to make her want to put the ring on it.
I mean,
like,
I can see both sides.
All husbandly things, and all you're doing, and all the woman is doing is complaining about not having a ring. There's obviously a reason.
And I said that. I said, we don't know the context of their relationship enough. Because this is a question that had came in. To understand, like, damn, why she keep asking for this ring? Like, is this something that he said to her in the beginning? Is it something that he promised her? Because she's not satisfied. I would be happy for a man,
contributing to my bills, okay?
Right.
Or whatever.
A man is not doing all that unless he plans on making you a wife. So
right, and she probably just adding too much pressure. It's probably something he wants to do, but it's like, damn, you bring it up so much that it won't be a surprise when I actually want to do it.
Correct. It's as if you're, and this is the part right here. Now you heard me say correct, right? So when I agreed, everybody was like, "Oh, now you agree?" Like that. So you was all down our throat, like, "Oh yeah, he need to give her the ring." I was not saying it like that. I was basically saying we don't know the whole part of the story.
Right.
Would I be ecstatic for somebody to come in and contribute to the bills and support, what we're trying to build, especially if we are coming, we understand that we're going to be together. Like, if you know that you're going to be with this person, there's no reason for you to beat them over the head. Like, where my ring, where my ring, where my ring.
Right.
It's never about the ring. Okay. It's about the relationship, and the commitment. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that part was real. And,
I mean, I know some people that have been in relationships where, like, I have a close friend of mine, a male friend, and he's been with the girl for, I want to say at the very least, like 6 or 7 years. And I asked him, like, well, why don't you propose by now? Y'all been together, y'all have a kid, y'all have businesses together. Like, what's the problem? And he's just like, well, honestly, sometimes people are in relationships because it works. Like, he was making it seem like it's more of a partnership. Like, we handle finances together and stuff like that, but he doesn't want to marry her. Like, he's not.
That's accurate.
I'm like, so she doesn't make you happy? Like, are you attracted to her? Do you ever crave for her? And he's like, no, like, we barely kiss. Like, I barely want to touch her and stuff like that. But it's just our life works the way it is. Yeah, like,
girl,
I'm telling you, he really broke it down. And I'm just like, so it's more of like almost like a business deal.
And that's a miserable life to live, because it's just like, okay, so you would rather, I guess, more than not, make money with this person, cheaper to keep her type of deal, than it is for you to be in a full-blown committed relationship with somebody.
And I asked him, I was like, don't you want to be with somebody that you're actually happy to be with, excited, you take trips together and you're so in love? And he's like, well, I just like to see everybody else happy. So basically you in it to make her happy. You think you're making her happy. But at the end of the day, you can't be if you said that she feels like you're not attracted to her. But y'all just sticking it out because of everything that y'all have together.
Right. Like, that's crazy, because the business could go tomorrow and then what do you have? Absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that all that stuff matters. It matters. Compatibility. Am I saying the word? I said the word right.
Compatibility.
There we go. I said it right.
Yeah.
Okay. All of it, energy, synergy, the whole 9 yards. It all matters. It's like, do you vibe with this person? Is it effortless? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't want something I gotta work that hard at. Like, if I gotta look at your ass every single day, I want to be able to know, like, when you not in front of me, I'm comfortable in knowing that I trust you. Everything is on point. Nobody could come for me. I'm not gonna come for you. And we are happy. We're happy collectively and individually. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for you ladies. How important is checking the boxes off to you in this point in your life?
I'm like, you should start that.
Okay, so
I don't have
for me, it's really bothering me that my head is shining and I can't really see my. I'm really about to get that light.
I promise you, your head is not shining over here.
I look so dim. I'm about to get the light. So for me, at this point of where I am in my life, it's very important to have my boxes checked, because I've dealt with people that I didn't deserve to deal with, because at the time I didn't know my worth. So I'm just, and then also I needed so desperately to be saved that I kept attracting people who needed to be saved. And it's not our place to save people.
Come on.
But I thought that was my position in life. Like, it must be a reason why I'm attracting these type of, it's law of attraction. I needed to be saved. I'm attracting people that need to be saved. I've dealt with the street boys who actually have a great heart. It's just they got this story and that's why they had to do it and blah, blah, blah. I'm making excuses for everybody that I'm dealing with.
Right.
But really, I'm just lost inside. I don't know my worth. I hear everybody saying, oh, you're so pretty and oh, this and that. And I don't see it. As crazy as it sounds, I didn't see what other people saw when they looked at me. People saw my potential. I didn't think I had any. I just dealt with all type of issues. And so for me to deal with people that I didn't deserve, I want what I deserve now. Hello. And what I deserve is somebody that checks my boxes. Now, you don't have to check every last box. Come on. But I want you to check the majority of them because I'm hoping that I check yours so that you ain't going out looking for somebody else that does check all your boxes.
Listen to that part. Come on, that part right there. So
I need us to be here, and I need to feel great with you. I need to know that, you know, we both aspire to do what's right in life, what calls us. We don't want to be stuck at 9 to 5s being miserable, come home and take it out on you because I hate my boss or I hate my coworkers. No. We both have to have that potential in us because I'm at a point in my life where I'm nothing like I've ever been in my life. Like, I look at myself sometimes and I talk to myself in the mirror.
Rolls in the concrete.
Yes, like I literally every morning, you know, I pray. I try to remember to meditate. I try to find time if my son Gio ain't going nuts on me. But I also stand in the mirror and look in my own eyes and I talk to myself. Because I know how important that is to talk to yourself. You don't need people to breathe life into you. You got to do that shit yourself first.
Hello.
So as far as I've gotten mentally and spiritually, I'm not settling for less no more. I'd rather be alone. And that's how I've been. I've been alone because the more time I have with myself, the more I realize my worth and what I want and desire in my life. And I'm just not going for nothing less than it.
Exactly. And it's also going back to like the law of attraction and understanding that if you put in so much focus on love in a relationship, that shit is not going to manifest itself appropriately in your life because it's like that's what you are just being obsessed about. You know what I'm saying? Let it naturally flow. Let it naturally come. When you stop thinking about it, it's going to absolutely organically happen. You know what I mean? So that to me is just like the best thing ever. Those are the best relationships. Those are the best experiences in life because once you do the self-check with yourself, self-care, like what Maine and I, what we were talking about, you know, getting more healthy, you know, taking care of the things that we need to, you know, like whatever it is, your credit, your this, your that, you doing all the things that you need to do for you and you're not putting yourself focused on one person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like whatever you experience with people or whoever you choose to put into your energy and your space, that's a bonus because now I know who I am. I know what I want and I'm not settling. So when you know that, you're going to just universally attract that type of energy into your sphere. And then that's when you're going to meet your counterpart, the person who compliments you. You know what I'm saying? So, girl, let me tell you
absolutely. I so agree with that. I'm telling you, the type of people that align with me now, it's amazing. It's like it's the people that I deserve. And then the dudes that really ain't worth my time, it's like the universe weeds them off fast. The universe ain't playing about me no more. Like I don't even have time to get to third base or nothing like that because the universe gonna snatch them away. And I don't question shit like that no more. When somebody goes away, I'm like, that was for a reason. I'm good. Thank you.
Yes, the universe just saved you from something, but not for nothing. You and Maine did a very good job. Y'all worked very well together at that event and stuff like that. It was beautiful. Okay, not for nothing.
It took me a long time. Maine was my first photographer with my first photo shoot.
See how that works?
It go way back.
It come back full circle. See what I'm saying? Yes. Full circle. So I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more. Yep.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. The whole point is good.
She really put her heart and soul into that block party.
It was everything.
Got people
Thank you.
in position to do something that will help them succeed. And in that, she was successful. You know what I mean? And those that took the pointers and the lessons will grow from it.
Sure will.
You know,
sure will.
There are other people that try to do some of the things that Keisha does, you do, I do, and they're not that great.
Right.
Because they're only looking at what it's going to do for them.
They are selfish. I'm just going to say it out loud.
It's going to do for other people.
Yeah.
And once you learn to help others first. You know what I mean? It's interesting. Most of the relationships I've been in, I've always been the one to try to do for the other person.
Mm-hmm.
Really did anything
Reciprocate back,
for
right?
me.
So let's talk about that.
It's weird being in this position where I do other things for so many other people, but I'm at the point where I don't want to do anything for another woman.
But it's also about your tribe. It's about the people that, even in dating and in relationships and love and stuff like that, you are going to attract the people that are meant to truly help you elevate. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel that energy and you feel like when you're around somebody, they're not draining you, they're not no energy vampire, and you feel like light, or you feel like, oh my God, I could, you know, run a damn marathon.
Right.
Those are the people you need to be around, because those are the people that have been sent energetically to help you get to the next level. Now, we don't know how long they meant to stay. We don't know about any of that type of stuff. But you can feel it. You know your tribe, and the universe is going to build that tribe with you. And anybody who's going to be your partner, your person, they have to complement that. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've been in situations where the person was, I don't know, it seemed as if they was jealous of me because they wasn't in the forefront. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
And I could not understand that for life. I said, what? We ain't in no damn competition. I'm in competition with myself, not you, the person who I'm actually laying down with. Are you kidding me? Yeah. So I knew that when that severed and that ended, and when that, you know, dissolved in whatever capacity that it did, I was like, that person wasn't for me, because the person that is for me is going to understand, yo, Shay need to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning because somebody just called her because their teeth got knocked out. Whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And they not going to be like, oh my God, you're leaving me. No, motherfucker, you probably going to get in the car with me and drive me to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they know your heart. They know your intentions. They know what you are meant to do. Yeah. Like what your purpose is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And whatever it is. So I commend you truly for choosing you and for waiting for, you know, the person that the universe is going to bless you with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here for all of that. Completely.
All of it.
Okay, all of it. All right.
We just gotta do what feeds our soul, for real.
That's
we have to listen to our intuition, because our vibes let us know when somebody ain't good for us. We just choose to ignore it and make excuses.
You got that right.
But we know.
Right. So we're gonna see, is there anybody else? Because we can only currently right now, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's because it's the phone or whatever, but we only can let people on one at a time.
I think
so.
Okay.
Yeah. So Keisha, thank you so much,
dose.
my love. Stay on,
thank
share, so people can what's the name. We appreciate you. We love you, and thank you so much. We look.
Y'all just gotta tagging everybody.
We're gonna check our inbox. You put anything in the inbox?
What inbox?
In the feed, that thread that you left.
Okay.
Oh,
maybe no.
Under this, the live?
No. Separately. Whatever you got coming up, put it inside there.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about? And your messenger, when we did the block party. If you have anything extra coming up, let us know in the feed, so we could share it.
Oh yeah, I put it in there. A bunch of people already said that they want to do it, so because I gave you guys first dibs, the ones who already did the previous one with me.
Okay.
I'm offering you guys first dibs because it's limited space, because it'll be indoors for the next one. So before I announce it to the public, I wanted to give, you know, the originals their shot first to claim their spots and then proceed from there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, actually collabing with House of Hoops. So.
Okay. All right, I'm feeling it. Yeah. I got you. All right, sounds good.
All right, well,
thank you so much.
Guys, it's been a pleasure. I'm gonna go eat my salad and my salmon. And
absolutely, thank you so much, Queen.
All right, love you guys.
All right, love you too.
Take care.
All right.
So
you gonna
Lee brought up the question again about this is where it comes in effect. How long would you consider dating too long before it becomes a situation or relationship, or should be a marriage? Okay. And Tammy added what legal situation was going on, how long they've been together. Don't want to be nobody's business partner or option, or because I've got good credit.
Right.
What else we have? So Larry says you don't have boxes, you have 30-day rule.
You know what?
Yeah, sounds personal.
What? You know what?
Yeah, sounds personal.
It is not. It's something that I'm going to release to the public. So it is. Thank you for bringing that up. So yes, I do. I created this 30-day. It's not rules. It's experiences, Larry. Okay. So don't be looking at it like it's some damn rule thing or whatever. It's 30 days of experiences with the person that you are choosing to commit to. Okay. So period. Or would like to commit to.
Nice.
There we go.
Got to be your own best company before you can becoming. That's factual.
Yes, it is.
Vampires try to drain your energy, trying to drain your positive to suck you for everything. Well, I know what they could. Oh my God.
See, it's shit like that make me irritated. Now should I be irritated?
You already know the comment I gave you.
Right, I know.
New slogan, choose you. Yes, choose you, and everybody else will follow.
That's a whole fact.
Any other questions? Anybody else want to chime in? I don't see no red notifications on the live.
I know. Angie, you was trying to get on here for a minute. If you still on it, you want to come on. Let us know. Larry, I don't know if you're off of work and you want to come on or whatever like that. I did tell one of my friends in New Orleans to come on, but see how it's going.
So tomorrow night, Essence Saturday at Lost and Found, 942 Broadway in Albany, New York. We got a party. Shout out to the folks that bought tickets. Even the ones that's on the guest list that still bought tickets. Love and appreciate you. Check. We rocking Showbiz Live on the tunes. That's DJ Show, DJ Biz, and myself, Maine Event Live. We will be rocking the vibes and the tunes for you from 10 p.m. till about 3 a.m. If the vibe's right, we might go later. You know what I mean? Also, shout out to Tammy Cobb. What is it? Eat Fried Chicken.
Yep, the World of Eat Fried Chicken.
World of Eat Fried Chicken will be in the building at Funny Bone October 8th and 9th. I might try to make the 8th one. The 9th, I got to be in Vermont for a wedding, DJing a wedding. So make sure you go out and support her.
Definitely. We'll be in the building for that.
We do got something special for you on Halloween weekend. It will be officially announced tomorrow.
Okay. Flyer
will hit the internet as soon as my party is done Saturday night.
Okay.
Early Sunday morning. Get your costumes and your masks ready. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, that's right. I know that is right.
What else? What you got going on?
I was trying to see if they was coming on, but they're not. What time is this? 8, so it'll be.
It's 8:38.
Yeah, they're an hour behind us, though.
Holy fam.
So,
let's see. Man, this has been a long, short week because I actually had a day off from my day job this week, and it felt like I had worked 3 extra days.
You know what is so crazy? Is she still? No, she not. I haven't seen her post on anything for a second. Lady Lee. Because that's who we want, Miss Lady Lee. There is another person on her messenger that looks like it's her, but I don't know if it's her. You can tell. That's crazy. All right. All right. So once again, you are welcome to Dear Love and Lust podcast. All right. If you want to submit any questions, everything goes up anonymous and so forth. You can feel free to email us at dearloveandlust at gmail.com and get the questions Maine comes up with some wonderful names for whomever, whatever, this, that, and the third, and then we put it out there for the episode. So technically, this is episode 21.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so episode 21, we are live right here. And did we name this? What we name it?
Yeah, it's just live episode 21.
All right, live episode 21.
We don't have names for a live episode because it's way too many topics.
It's way too many topics, but the theme of it. Tammy got me this shirt and it says, "I am enough." Okay,
I could dig it.
So I'm gonna say that I feel like we all are enough, and if you don't know nothing else about anything, who wanted to be married? What's she talking
about? What?
Oh no, that's like way up there. I'm like, the first thing I saw was somebody wants to be married.
Oh,
like,
we were talking about that conversation with the marriage.
Oh, okay, the person wanting to be married. That's what it was. Okay, all right, sorry, I had a moment. Had a moment there. Well, it seems like we did pretty good. I think this is it seems like it's a wrap. Yeah, would you agree?
I would say it's a wrap.
I would say so. So we thank y'all so much. What else you got? You got anything else? Because you kind of listed everything. Merch.
You know what? I need to actually put the link back up for the merch. I haven't done that. I will do that this weekend.
And I did send you that email too.
Yes.
You got it. Yeah. Yes. So we got a lot going on. We definitely have something in the works December 4th. Okay. It's gonna be a collabo with Mojave. And I don't know what umbrella he is under, so I'm not gonna list a name because he got a million of them. So I don't know if it's a UGT or if it's going to be the erotic thing. I don't know what he's calling it and what umbrella he's under, but I know December 4th we're gonna be at the Linda. Okay,
we definitely
that's
have
a definite.
Ball this year too.
A what?
Christmas jingle ball.
Christmas.
Main Event Live Holiday Party Jingle Ball will definitely be happening in December.
Okay.
Stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned for that. We got a lot of wonderful projects that I can't speak about just yet, but a lot of things are coming out under, Boss King, Boss Queen Productions and stuff like that. And Her Temple Monologues, we will be resuming performing live in person with ticketed events in 22, my favorite number. So we're looking forward to that. So
and Brooklyn Shay will be doing another sex toy review. I heard.
Yes, I am. Please, thank you so much. Okay, my silent partner would appreciate that. Okay, so yes, I am definitely. The product should be here within probably 3 weeks now because it's already a week out. And once they get here, we're having wine and we're having a wonderful display again of these wonderful roses and toys and things that are fun. Okay? So I'm going to be sharing that with the world.
I really just think it's so unfair how ladies have so much options and things to play with while men just get a little corner like where that speaker is behind you. That's our corner. Right?
Whatever.
Y'all get the whole room.
It's beneficial. I wonder if I can't show it from my phone. But it's gonna be beneficial for whomever experiences this life. So we're talking about Saturday, tomorrow. Maine's having his party.
Big birthday party for all the Virgos.
Yep.
Big shout out to Erica. Big shout out to Salia. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the name right. That's what it looked like to me when I see it.
We're in the building.
That's one of Erica's homegirls.
Okay.
Showbiz Live again on deck.
On deck.
The party.
It's happening 10 to 3. Is that right?
I'm looking at myself and I look tired as hell.
You do, but that's okay.
But I am.
You're here. We know what it is. So we're wrapping it up. We thank y'all so much for being part of this live broadcast of Dear Love and Lust. We ask you to share. And we just appreciate you guys so much for the questions. Thank you for everybody that was in on the check-in, on the 1s and the 2s and the 3s and the 4s and everything like that. We appreciate y'all.
Until next time.
Peace.